Well, today we're checking out the new clone block in the Hotone Ampero 2 stage. The Hotone Ampero 2 stage got a new firmware, and I've installed it today, and I found out that it brought a new block which is called clone. So here's the editor, and I created a patch with this clone block. So first of all, I was downloading a profile, which I didn't do by myself. It was for free on the, I think, Tone 3000 homepage. It's called Arlington Audio. I'm using it with the built-in cap, which I also use in my pieces of my preset pack. By the way, if you would like to get any of my preset packs for your favorite modeling unit, please give me a message on Facebook or Instagram. Links are in the description below. And of course, consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. So this is the pure tone of the clone and the cap. But as always, I like to boost it with some kind of pedal. I dialed back the highs a little bit, which I like. I'm playing at home for recording. I wouldn't do that. And also here I applied a high cut. If I don't do this, it gets way more harsh, which is not something which I like that much, but for recording purposes I would rather cut the highs off after recording. So let's compare it maybe to some of the other presets that come with my preset pack and which are using the stock amps. So here's the DK Soldano EL34 preset. Well, this comes with lots of bass frequencies. Dial back a little bit of the bass. JSM 800. A little bit of a stereo widener effect. Delay. Manager. So this unit comes with nice effects. Its effects are much better than with the previous version, the Ampero 1, or also the other modeling units like the Valeton GP-200 or the Sonic Kick Matrix. This unit comes with better effects and also better amps, as I explained in my videos before about that unit. So it comes with some of the old effects, that's true, but also comes with newer, better sounding ones. And to be honest, I like that tone, which I got here with this Arlington clone. So let me show you how to import other clones. So you don't have many options here in the clone manage block, but if you go here to the list and then where was it? Home clone manage. Okay, here I have to get a little bit familiar because I did this with Sonic Kick Matrix box yesterday, and it's similar but a little bit different. So then you can see it's loading, importing. It doesn't take that long. I'm trying to talk until it's finished. So import success. And now you can hear the result, JCM800. I personally like the JCM800 sound, the tone stack, but it could have a little bit more gain. So let's use the Super OD. So I think I cannot get a decent high gain tone with that amp mode. But at least some kind of a classic rock tone. Okay, let's just save it. 5.3. I have to be careful that you don't override existing patches with these units. By the way, my preset packs, they come with the built-in amp, so you don't need to download external files. Okay, let's see. Here's the pad from my preset pack. And also they come with scenes. Here's another one, I think, using JCM. Okay. Let's turn off the fancy chorus. Here is the it sounds nice. To me, it's a little bit difficult to choose one of these two which sound better. This sounds maybe more natural. It has more of the of the background noise of the real amp, as the other one sounds a little bit more polished to me, the built-in one. Also, if you check the amp block, in some of the amp blocks at least, you have more possibilities to adjust something. For example, where do we have it? I think the Mesa March series amps here. You can see you have the voicing, the bright, the fat, everything that the real amp has. It's a real nice sounding amp in my opinion. I don't know if there were any other updates in this firmware. I couldn't find any, but that doesn't mean that there are no other updates. But this is, in my opinion, a huge upgrade for the unit, because now maybe you have endless possibilities to tweak the unit, because you can import sound clones that could be new amps, new IRs, or also new maybe overdrive pedals, and it works. You have to create them or you have to download them. Creating amp clones with analog gear is not that easy. I couldn't get very convincing results using my analog gear. But what I do from time to time is cloning my favorite modeling units, which are the AxeFx or also the newer DSP quad Cortex, and it works. So really nice feature. The neural amp modeler desktop application seems to be a little bit buggy, at least with my Windows PC. It's crashing sometimes. I don't use it. But here with this unit, I think these NAM profiles are working fine. What you have to keep in mind is that this block seems to be quite power consuming. So for example, if you would like to enter something here, you can see there's not anything left which you could enter, although the chain has 3 empty slots. And I found that this is much better using the built-in amps. For example, here we have the full effects chain. There are also some of the effects cannot be used here because they are too power consuming. And that is, in my opinion, one of the biggest disadvantages of this unit. It doesn't have enough power to, or it gets to the limit pretty soon if you are using reverb and these new clone blocks. Anyway, I hope this helps you. If you got any questions, please feel free to post them in the comment section below. Other than that, subscribe to my channel. Adios.